Banks, DC Young Fly. Did she say something recently? Okay, I gotta do this. She wrote a post. Okay. All right. All right. Cool. Let's just kind of start off on this, man. I want to send my sincere condolences to DC Young Fly. If you don't know, tragedy actually struck really close to him, and this is one of the few times we get to remind ourselves that because we're very fortunate enough to be in this fraternity of um, entertainers. A lot of times it's back and forth, bickering, people hating on each other. It's rarely a time do I see everybody kind of come together and collectively feel a sense of empathy or the same feeling for one person. Usually people really just hating each other, and it's a lot of infighting. But recently, after just tragic news, and I didn't know the young woman, but DC Young Fly's baby mama, I think she's a mother of his. Let me see, DC Young Fly. I think she's the mother of his like two kids. Ann's been his girlfriend or whatever. I think she also has a career in entertainment as well. Her name was Miss Jacky Oh. She was dead at 32. This is a picture of him and her back in December. And basically, she was on Wild 'N Out, I believe. Yes. So former Wild 'N Out star Miss Jacky O, who also DC's Young Fly's longtime partner, has died, according to TMZ. Sources tell us that she died Wednesday in Miami. We don't have the details about the cause of her death, but a since deleted social media post claims she was in Miami to undergo a mommy makeover. I want to give you a little bit of context on this. I've been going to Miami a lot. It's an epidemic of when I'm coming back from Miami, that Monday flight. So I'll go for the weekend because I'm interviewing somebody. Like I stay for the weekend afterwards. When I'm coming back on that Monday morning flight, or even that Sunday night flight, there's a trail of women getting pushed through by the airport attendants because they can't walk and they have to get through TSA. At first, I was just like, why are these young women in wheelchairs? Like, did something happen? Essentially, a lot of people just go to Miami, or sometimes even worse, they go to Miami, then go to the DR to get their bodies done. They all come back to the United States through Miami. So I see a bunch of these women, like they can't get up. It's usually, the first time I was watching it, it kind of looked like hilarious because you got to stand through the little scanner. They got to scan you to see if you got anything on you. They can't do none of that. You get what I mean? Because literally they could barely stand. They got to be seated a certain way because they all got their ass done. They're accusing, or they're saying that this woman went to go get some cosmetic surgery. I don't know that to be the case, and I would be out of line to even try to confirm something that's just speculation at this moment. Regardless, she looks beautiful. Her kids look beautiful, and I'm hoping that's not the case. These days we do live in a time where I believe women. I've said to many women who have been on the knife multiple times, and I'm like, yo, listen, we like you for how you look, and the reason why women a lot of times get cosmetic surgery is usually for themselves. I usually say it's for themselves, even though sometimes they're like it's because of what men want. The reflection that you see of you, sometimes people are not happy with. Okay, I'm not gonna say if this is what she did. I'm not gonna say that's what she did, but also maybe she just wanted to, I don't know, fuck it, do a mommy makeover. She had 3 kids. I hear a lot of women say that. Yo, when I have a kid or a kid or two, I'm gonna go get my titties done. I don't know. You get what I mean? But regardless, there is a picture of her supposedly posed up with the doctor too. Apparently they met in DC in 2015, the same year. Yeah, the same year he made his premiere on Wild 'N Out. She was already a feature on the show, and she was one of the girls. I can't tell if she's black or white, so she kind of looked kind of ambiguous. She looked bronze, so I don't know. She might be Spanish, she might be black, in terms of like she's mixed, or she might be white. I have no fucking clue. Anyway, I'm gonna see if I can find that picture. Oh, I'm not live on YouTube? Oh, I apologize. What the fuck? Sorry. Sorry, we're live everywhere now. My bad. I was just locking in. I'm gonna show you the picture that people were saying was her posed up with the surgeon. Again, I can't confirm it, and I wouldn't even try to assume, just out of respect. But let me see. I know I posted it. It is. Tell me if y'all see it. Tell me if y'all see it. It's right here. So apparently this was her, and this is the surgeon. Now they get to find out that this guy, he's the master of botched BBLs. So like he has like over 10 lawsuits of people suing him because he botched their BBLs allegedly. Obviously, I think he's suing them. He's suing them because I guess they went online to kind of tarnish his reputation, and he's saying, yo, if you're going out there saying I fucked up, which it might not be my fuck up, maybe that's your body, or maybe you didn't do what I said you had to do for your post-op care or whatever, you can't just be fucking slandering my business. You get what I mean? But I guess some people have tried to spread the word that he's giving them botched BBLs. You heard me? He sued them, and people realize that there's some contentious relationships between him and some past clients. Regardless, it looks like she was with him. I'm not too sure if this is recent, but maybe she got some work done before. Yeah, and I'm guessing, this is all assumptions. People are assuming that she possibly died to either blood clots or some type of heart issue, because once you go under the knife, this is one of those things that, like, even when shit, Bandman Kevo will hit me up and say, yo, Ak. I swear. I could read you the message. He said, Ak. He said, yo, not that I know he's not being disrespectful because I don't need the money, but he's like, yo, Ak, I want to pay for 10 men to get surgery. Like, yo, I'm gonna get you with my surgeon. You gonna be looking chiseled after I'm done. I'm gonna pay for the whole thing. And I'm looking at Bandman Kevo in my DMs like, is this nigga don't get his ass on out of here? Nigga, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've always told y'all, there's certain things I don't do in life because I really think that, listen, God has blessed me so far. I drink a lot. My liver's still good. It's the reason why I don't smoke. I don't think I'll have that much luck doing everything, okay? I don't think I'll have that much luck popping perks or some other pills that's pressed with some other shit. I don't think I'll have that much luck going under the knife and getting stabbed up and them just recreating, like, you gotta push insides and all that type of, nah, I'm good. I don't know if I'll have that much luck. Again, I'm gonna deal with the fat jokes until I could either work it off or diet it off. But man, I just can't. I'll be crazy if how. Yo, chat, do you know how crazy y'all will clown me if the story comes out? Like, listen, at least they're having respect for this woman. If I died getting surgery, nigga, oh my God, y'all niggas would have been like, yo, we got him in a pack. We got him in a BBL pack. Oh, hell no, nigga. So I couldn't do it. But obviously, I'm going to be honest with you, too. I think, well, let me not say all men, but I don't mean. I look at these surgery, even though people keep telling me, like, these surgeries are non-invasive. They're like, yo, lipo is this. They said lipo is the safest surgery you could get. And I'm still saying, I don't know about this shit. However, when we see shit like this, it's like, it's a constant reminder that if this is what happened where, she died from complications of getting surgery, like, this is some real shit, man. And obviously she, I'm not too sure what, again, I'm making assumptions or I'm going off of a theory. If this did happen, I don't know if you remember the Kanye West mom thing. When Kanye West's mother died from getting cosmetic surgery, I think she was getting a mommy makeover as well. It was basically said that she went to the doctor. They don't just like cut you as soon as you get there. They run mad tests on you. They got to check your blood type, your cholesterol. Got to see how good your heart is. They got to see if you have any other issues that could fucking complicate the healing process or even complicate the surgery, right? They tested Kanye West's mom. They said, yo, you're not an eligible candidate right now for the surgery. I don't know if they told her ever, but they said right now you're not an eligible candidate. They have to approve you, right? Now, granted, when they tell you that at a real reputable establishment, you could just go to the Colombia or the DR and they're not doing a motherfucking test on you. They're just getting to the, let's get to the poking. Let's get this fat one out of here. That's what allegedly happened to Kanye West's mom. So Kanye West's mom got told no. and was instructed before you could get cleared for the surgery, you got to run these tests and you got to like almost pass them. And it was like a health test because I think they came back to say like her heart or something wasn't like strong enough or like she just had some complication. She allegedly didn't take that doctor's advice and said, fuck it. Let me just go get another doctor. And the other doctor just didn't give a fuck. You know what I mean? So that's how Kanye lost his mom. These days, I feel like surgery is so like normal. I know a girl that's a receptionist that's getting her body done. You get what I mean? Like we used to think that the BBL or mommy makeover or whatever was only exclusive for people who was trying to bag a millionaire in the industry or has some type of online celebrity presence. Nowadays, the girl that's like the receptionist that's answering phones all day, she wants to have a fat fucking ass. You get what I mean? So I think most women have looked at it. And by the way, if you go to the Shade Room comments, I was alarmed to see how many, and no disrespect to the women in the comment section there, but I think most of y'all are regular women. Half of the comments was like, oh my God, I'm scared for my appointment now. I'm like, God damn, it's like everybody get their body done. So I think people kind of take this surgery for granted to think that it's like super safe. And maybe they look at it like how people look at a plane crashing. Like, yo, like somebody dying from a surgery almost never happens. Kind of like how, that's how you you have to condition yourself when it comes to a plane for you to feel comfortable. You get what I mean? Like, okay, this is like the 0.00001% thing. Let me scroll down and see if I can see it. I'm still fucked up off my boy Drake with his fucking nail polish, man. This shit is, nigga, I had a dream, nigga, that Drake slapped me and his fucking, his cuticles, the fucking nail polish was left on my face, nigga, and he put it as his album cover. I couldn't believe it, nigga. This shit's been on to me, nigga. All right, that was T.I. actually sending condolences right there. Let me keep going. Gonna find a bit. Where's the original one? Oh, here it is. Okay, so this is a report. If you look down in the comment section, you're going to see the only people who really be hating on it a lot is you're going to see dudes. Like, I think this is a dude. You get what I mean? But you're going to see a lot of women as someone who just did this. Look, as someone who just did the same procedure a few weeks ago, after weight loss and no children, and someone who was survived by their mother passing at the exact age with 3 children. See, bruh, these women really, like, they love surgery. I'm telling you. Look. All right. Some of them is just doing condolences. Here we go. Half of these men don't even like natural-bodied women. They be clowning on women's bodies all the time, so it don't matter if it's fixed or not. Men don't deserve women. How the hell this got to do with the man? Her surgeon wasn't board certified and had terrible reviews. He was doing her surgery for free for promo. Anything for free that's that important. Like, you know, which, like, a doctor hit me up. He said he wanted to give me veneers for free. And nigga, I knew my shit was gonna be looking like them little chiclets, bro. My shit was gonna look like I'm Donkey from Shrek. I know my shit was gonna look like Black Youngster's teeth. Ain't no fucking way. I was good, nigga. He said, all I want is a post. Imagine a nigga. Imagine, first of all, I don't know if you know how, at least the majority of when people get their teeth done, they shave down your regular teeth, which I just don't even think my regular teeth are that bad. They shave down your regular teeth to like these little knobs. Then they screw on the fake teeth on it. And then you could pick your size, but like, nah, I'm good. Fuck no. This nigga said he wanted a post on Instagram. Imagine what care he's doing it if like he's just thinking, yo, man, I just want to post on the gram. I'm good. Here we go. And yet, bitches gonna pay for their bodies to get done for same broke niggas to fuck, hoping they get picked up by up and coming rapper. Our mom bodies are so much better than leaving our beautiful babies behind. Yeah, this is the interesting part. I don't think nobody on this, like, there's no females that are gonna kind of like direct that conversation about maybe it's just me. Most dudes I be hearing these days, shit, Quando Rondo just said it. Quando Rondo was just like, yo, I like a girl without a BBL. Quando Rondo Twitter. Look, Quando Rondo literally tweeted this yesterday. Not saying girls are trying to figure out what the fuck Quando Rondo wants, but he says skinny girls with no body look better than girls with BBL. I like skinny girls. Like, well, first of all, I'm fat, so I like a little petite girl. You get me? I don't like the me and I always say me and 6ix9ine, or even me and AJ, we got different like preferences when it comes to women. He likes the chicks that got he likes the fat bitches who are now skinny because all the fat in their ass. I think that's disgusting. But it's to each his own. Here's the thing though, if you tell women that, yo, you prefer them natural, it's like they don't even believe you. So I don't know what it is.
Yo.
Also, I always thought that this BBL thing was either to catch an athlete or catch a rapper, or when I mean catch a rapper, to attract one, or it would probably be advantageous if you work in the sex industry, right? Like, people like, they're hypnotized by a big ass. If you're doing OnlyFans, yeah, nigga want to see a big fat ass get clapped. Or if you're motherfucking like in a strip club, yeah, nigga go to a strip club, he want to hit your ass with a stacks of money. That makes sense. The regular chicks, I honestly just don't get it. I don't get it at all. Anyway, let me just read a couple more comments and then we're going to go into supposedly what I claim Azalea Banks said. Somebody said it's not allegedly nothing. The doctor took down her picture right after the tragedy. Somebody said how she 32 but she was born this age. Okay. All right. People sounding off in this shit. All right, whatever. Okay. Bet. So, I guess like Azalea Banks, which by the way, they have a history, and I might get flagged for this because this is this is content that's owned by Wild 'N Out. But Azalea Banks had an interesting history with DC Young Fly. So if she did say something nasty, it's because there was a moment where she was clowned by DC Young Fly, and she cried. Azalea Banks, DC Young Fly, cried. Like she was pretty much crying at the Wild 'N Out shit. Let me see if I could bring it up. I think this might be it.
Wait a second, do y'all like follow Instagram and stuff? You know the boy that was like gay, and then he came out, he came back out and was like, oh, that don't like me is no more. Yeah, he was like, don't he look just like that kid?
So she called out DC Young Fly. DC Young Fly is not one of them comedians who only like, he's a comedian. He's not one of them niggas who only funny sometimes. He's everything in his life is a joke. You know what I mean? So they call him out. He steps up. And I ain't gonna lie, I don't want to say prime DC Young Fly because he's still in his prime now. But this boy was cooking everybody. So she calls him out. He steps up and he completely eviscerates her. And she does what every woman does after they start an issue. Get mad defensive. Watch. Y'all can hear it? Should turn it up.
Because you're not going to be booking any other work in any time. Enjoy while we go. You won't even make it to Dub Comedy Jam, honey.
Enjoy your lap around the theater because you're not going to be booking any other work.
Honey, this is the ceiling.
You need to fire your dentist. How you take your goddamn braces off but you kept the little middle part? Stupid ass girl. She told her keep the wire. Just keep the wire.
Cooking her out. Yo, her own team is laughing.
I don't even know if I want to play this game anymore. But my team captain is so petty.
How petty is she?
Her
$750 a month apartment, and you like.
I don't know what the hell is going on.
To be completely honest, like, you live in like a $750 a month apartment, and you like can barely afford it with your wilding out checks. Honey, you live in a stick house.
Hey, you gotta stop, man. You gotta stop. Leave that alone. We gonna have to fight.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, God. Emmanuel, leave again. It's still happening. Go back out. To the black squad.
All right, let me turn this on a little bit. All right, so in reality, what happened though is like she got really sensitive. There was a time like she was even cussing out the crowd, basically saying that they were allowing anti-black jokes. You know what I mean? So she basically like broke down in the crowd, and it's supposed to be a comedy thing, so you're not supposed to take it that serious. But she was really fucking upset. I can't find the thing where she's like going off on the crowd. But anyway, that's their history, okay? Now you get a situation where, you know, this is bigger than comedy and this is some real life shit. But, you know, she's been harboring those feelings of getting cooked by DC Young Fly, and DC Young Fly loses the mother of his kids. And apparently this is the post she wrote. Let me read it. Here we go. DC Young Fly spent years disguising his own deep-rooted hatred of self as jokes pointed at women's beauty, projecting his own feelings about his ugliness onto women perfectly secure in their own skin. Say what you want about my tears. They were pure tears of rage, and not at all a sign of weakness, because in the end, I won. Whoa, god damn, what the fuck? I'm happy I cried and moved on. That Jacky Oh girl must have been deeply insecure about herself. And the nerve of DC to call such a gorgeous woman as Azalea Banks ugly on national TV.
What's going on, sus game?
National TV, while a bunch of black people laughed. Wow, did she say anything else? And she says, and ironically, what? Yo, no way she posted this. And ironically, is this a cigarette blunt? Or a cigarette like, what? I guess she means dead at, what the fuck? Ironically, dead at 32, exactly on my 32nd birthday, May 31st, 2023, you niggas are going to learn to stop fucking with me. Oh, it says dead at the, okay. They blurred it out. I thought it was like a cigarette. I can't really see from here, my bad. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. Let me see if I can find it. DC Young Fly calls Azalea Banks ugly. That's what supposedly got her mad. All right, let me play this, the meme part.
Lap around the theater because you're not going to be booking any other work in any time. Enjoy wilding out. You won't even make it to Dub Comedy Jam, honey.
Enjoy your lap around the theater because you're not.
I can't follow up with what's going on.
Where is this shit? I can't find it. He basically called her ugly and she was just... I said, this is a full video?
So we all know taking
Like,
when they started coming to anything, why they have anti-color, I like they see that terrorism, but really disrespect.
Going to be booking any other work.
Nah, there's another version. I can't find it. They probably scrubbed it from the internet. They definitely scrubbed that shit from the internet. Oh, the anti-black
Hey, what's
shit.
up?
Listen, my team captain Azealia Banks is so petty. Ooh.
She doesn't know that
All right.
Favorable.
All right. Let me be a little bit objective. Is there any truth in what Azealia Banks is saying? Right. Clearly, in her opinion, she feels like DC Young Fly's comedy stint has been kind of big. I mean, shit. Even when he used to do the "bring your ass here," you know what I mean? It was definitely about clowning people's looks. Azealia Banks is one of these like extra deep people that even right now, like nobody's thinking about shit like that, but then she's gonna connect it in a weird way. DC Young Fly used to clown people's looks. I'm not too sure if we're gonna blame a comedian for doing what comedians do, which is roast, and say that's the thing that probably made women insecure about themselves, especially the mother of his child that probably pushed her to go get surgery, and obviously, you know, the assumption is that that's why she died. I don't know if she has a point like that. It just comes across as mean-spirited, you know what I mean? Like, listen, I could understand if it was just more than jokes. Like, if it was like Rory and them niggas, like, I understand hitting the nigga with the dear hater I won. You get what I mean? But you can't hit somebody with the dear hater I won when their baby mama passes away. The baby mama who's never said anything about you. And also, there's kids involved. So, yeah, you think you won in this whole battle between you and DC Young Fly, even though I don't think DC Young Fly was thinking about you. But, you know, she has kids. Like, was that your intended purpose? That because you got fucked with, now kids are going to grow up without their mom? I think it shows how narcissistic and overly petty Azealia Banks is. And she could be a very nasty individual, man. Like, again, I get her point when she thought that her looks was attacked, but you went on a show that was supposed to attack your looks. That's just what it is. You get what I mean? I think she had explained it too. Is it Ben speaks DC Young Fly? She explained it too.
Yeah. Where she said, if I make a joke, said that Nick Cannon be dead by the end of the year, then I'd be the bad guy. And you have lupus?
Yeah.
So she's basically making fun of your of your illness.
I mean, which, that don't bother me. I mean, they make fun of my condition all the time on Wild 'N Out. I think, honestly, man, like, and you can see it in the episode, like, I was just trying to look out for the young lady, and I think, you know, so probably somebody put a battery in her back once she left, because even though drama ensued on set, she still left pretty happy, but then the next day she was just wilding, and I think it's really some stuff within that is real deep that she's kind of...
Hold on, I didn't know DC Young Fly spoke on it. Hold on. It's a Vlad interview too. Vlad get everything.
I was just about to say that was the only one. That was a big moment.
I was asked not to ask
that
about
was
it,
a big
so I'm going to
moment,
leave it alone.
man. I'm not even gonna lie, man. First of all, shout out to Azalea Banks. You know, with her little beautiful ugly. You feel what I'm saying? I don't give a damn. Okay. Whoever listens to her music, continue to listen to it. It's great for you. You dig what I'm saying? But she still was a great sport. I think it was planned though, I think it was planned.
You think?
It had to be.
By the way, I see somebody says, "Yo, how do you go on a comedy show without jokes?" I think they write jokes for you. So there's a standing invitation. Like, we might end up actually still doing it. I'm supposed to be on Wild 'N Out, or they invited me, and I think they have writers in the back that help the guests. Like, because imagine a rapper comes in there, like, you're not gonna. These rappers don't even have personalities, so you have them for the name. You're gonna either have that's why you put them on a team. They're captain of a team. You have your comedians help them out to help cook the other team, and you probably write a couple jokes for them that they could get off themselves to look good. I don't think it's necessarily like, yo, you better be funny, or, you know, it's not supposed to be about hurt feelings.
Cause I ain't say shit, Vlad. What did I say? If you seen the episode, I didn't even want to say nothing.
Let me tell you something. This is what me and Nick talked about. Well, I've always said...
Yo, Vlad love a flashback so much.
Dog.
Yeah, she's a different type of crazy. She's a different type of crazy.
She is a different type of crazy, but when you mess with a nigga who's crazy, who's covered in God's blood, the blood of Jesus, yeah, boy, I'm ready for whatever. You dig what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I ain't even really do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I knew her and Cardi had a little situation, so I just gave her a little line, and she ain't like it. You know what I'm saying? But then she kept coming at me, and I was like, look, baby, you know, that's just part of the game. Chill out now. And she hit me with another one. I like, all right. You coming at everybody. First of all, it's so many people on this stage.
Yo, is it me or I still get like that Chris Tucker, like, is that Chris Tucker, like, vibe? But, like, he's made as his own now. You know what I mean? Like, it's just DC Young Fly now. But, like, the little, how he talks and mannerisms, a little bit.
And you coming at the wrong nigga. You come, and this is my city. I'm from Atlanta. You is tripping. She said one more thing. And you know everybody on Wild Not looking at me like, nigga, I know for a fact you ain't finna just let her continue to say something about you. I'm like, you know what, give me the mic. I got one, let me get one. I seen them braces. It was over with.
It was over with.
It was over with.
The rest is history.
Hey man, we shut that bitch down, nigga. Whole hour and a half. We stopped the game for an hour and a half. We stopped the whole show for an hour and a half.
Because of her.
I was just sitting in the back. I really didn't know what was going on. I thought it was playing. I thought all this was like playing. Like she's really just playing and is doing this for. No, it was dead serious.
You saw the response that she did about you, about being AIDS infested and all this other type of shit. Like,
hey man, if that's her comeback, hey man.
Hey, it is what it is. DC Young Fly, man, listen, congrats.
Fine, you did this.
And I'm just going to say this before I let you go. Just like anybody could
get the opportunity.
All right. Anyway, yeah, I don't condone that, but rest in peace to the mother of DC Young Fly's child. Okay? Some people were telling me to check Twitter. What the fuck is on Twitter? Somebody said, you think DC Young Fly might be funnier than Chris Tucker? Hell no. Like, respectfully, hell no. You see, if you only seen Chris Tucker in Rush Hour or Money Talks, like, maybe I get why you're saying that. Y'all got to start looking up people's, like, stand-up specials. Chris Tucker stand-up. But you got to look probably from some early 2000s shit, maybe the 90s. Like, I'm telling you, his shit, Def Comedy Jam, bro, this nigga was going crazy. I'm telling you. These are the... It's all good. Somebody said, Act don't know FYB J Main. Who the fuck is that? FYB J Main? I gotta watch What Vlad interview. Oh, you think that DC Young Fly ain't a comedian? He's a bully? Watch which Vlad TV interview. You gotta tell me, like, say the whole thing out. Oh, yeah, talking about, okay, let me Google this guy. Who is this guy? FYB J Main.